Hi, and welcome to our webinar, The Different Types of Play and Why They All Matter. I'm Amy Weber, and I'm so glad you're here. If you've ever wondered what kind of play is best for your child, you're not alone. Today, we're going to explore the five major types of play: physical, pretend, constructive, social, and independent, and why each one plays a vital role in your child's development. Think of them like brain workouts. Each one builds different muscles. And just like a well rounded athlete needs to train different parts of their body, your child needs diverse play to grow in healthy and balanced ways. So, we're going to start with physical play, the kind of play that gets kids moving: running, jumping, climbing, dancing, spinning, roughhousing. This is the kind of play that is more than just an energy release. Here's what it supports: motor development, building coordination, strength, and balance; cognitive development. Movement is deeply connected to brain development, especially in young children. Self regulation. Activities like swinging or rolling calm the nervous system. Risk assessment. Kids learn what their bodies can do and how to navigate the world safely. Movement isn't a break from learning, it's a form of learning. The next one we're going to talk about is pretend play, also known as imaginative play or dramatic play. This is when kids pretend to be animals, superheroes, parents, shopkeepers. They create elaborate stories or what if worlds. They act out roles and social scenes. This type of play helps kids build empathy. They're walking in someone else's shoes. Work through emotions. Reenacting a doctor visit or a fight helps make sense of it. Developing language and storytelling. Pretend play is filled with dialogue, both spoken and internal. Pretend play is where children experiment with identity and rehearse for real life situations. It's emotional and social development in disguise. The third one we're going to talk about is constructive play. Constructive play is when children manipulate materials to create something. So I want you to think about blocks, Legos, sandcastles, puzzles, drawing, crafting, cooking. What's happening during this play? Kids are learning planning and sequencing. What do I build first? What do I need to do first? What happens next? They're learning spatial reasoning, understanding shapes, sizes, how things fit together. They're developing fine motor skills, using their hands and their fingers precisely. And they're developing perseverance and problem solving skills. If it collapses, what are we going to do? You can try again. This kind of play literally builds brain power. It's like hands on STEM in action. The fourth type of play we're going to talk about is social play, which is learning how to be with others. And this happens when kids engage with others in games, make believe, or group activities. When kids are engaging in social play, they are learning cooperation, how to share materials, and take turns. They're learning conflict resolution. You knocked over my tower becomes a chance to problem solve. Perspective taking, understanding how each other feels, and rules and fairness. Playing tag or board games teaches that sort of structure. Social play is critical for developing emotional intelligence and relationships. It's where kids practice being part of a community. And yes, it is messy, but those awkward moments and the arguments, that's part of the learning. That's part of the classroom. The last type of play that we're going to talk about is independent play, growing that inner strength. This is when a child plays alone by choice. This is often undervalued, but it's incredibly powerful. It fosters focus and concentration, deep engagement in an activity without interruption. It teaches self reliance, confidence in your ability to entertain and challenge yourself. Creativity, you're not following someone else's rules or ideas. And reflection, it's a space to process the world quietly. And for a lot of kids, after a long day of school, this is the sort of play they kind of need. They need to be left alone for a little bit to be able to play by themselves, to have that time for creativity and reflection on their own. Independent play builds the skills of being content with one's own company, which, let's be honest, is something even adults can benefit from. So, why does the variety matter? Why is this important? Each play builds a different brain muscle. Physical play builds body awareness and emotional regulation. Pretend play builds empathy and imagination. Constructive play builds problem solving and persistence. Social play builds communication and collaboration. And independent play builds focus and confidence. Just like we feed kids a variety of foods, they need a variety of play. If one type dominates, like only screen based games or only structured activities, sports, they are going to miss out on other key areas of growth. So here is your takeaway. Just like a healthy plate has fruits, vegetables, proteins, grains, a healthy play life includes movement, creativity, construction, connection, and solo time. Let's stop thinking of play as a single activity. It's rich, it's varied, and it is an essential part of how kids grow. When we make space for all types of play, we help children become more balanced, capable, and resilient, mind, body, and heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are walking away with a clearer picture of the value in every kind of play and some ideas for how to support it in your home. See you soon.